Hello, my name is Col. Today my tutorial is on the use of audio-visual equipment in a public venue. Thanks to Berry Community Church for the use of their equipment today. We are here at the AV mixing desk. On this desk there are several different devices. The first one, we have a computer with the presentation software on it. We have a vision switcher here, 4-channel vision switcher, gives us 4 different video inputs. We have a mixing desk here for the sound, and that gives us up to 22 different channels of audio inputs, whether that be mics, radio mics, or sound from the computer. And this device here is the device for controlling the lighting. Today I'll be concentrating more on the use of the sound desk than the other equipment. When you first look at the mixing desk, it looks rather confusing and daunting. All these dials and sliders and so forth makes it look rather intimidating. In actual fact, it's not as complicated as it may appear. Each individual channel has their own set of controls. So when you break it down, each set of controls works only for that particular channel. The signal coming into the mixing desk comes in via these XLR plugs at the top of the desk. These plugs are connected to cabling called a multi-core, and the multi-core cable runs from here all the way around the room up onto the stage at the front of the auditorium. This is the end of the multi-core. The multi-core runs between here and the sound desk. These mobile devices are then plugged into the multi-core, and the mics are then plugged into these devices. The signal runs from the mic through the cabling into the little boxes to the multi-core, from the multi-core back to the mixing desk. Each of the musicians and the singers all have their own mic or signal inputs. That's why we have so many different inputs onto the mixing desk. Each individual person, or channel as we call them, can be mixed separately. As I said, the sound comes via these plugs at the top, down through the mixing desk. The first set of controls is gain control, which gives us the intensity of the signal. Then we have some EQ buttons, allows us to change the frequency, which is your treble, your bass, and so forth. We have a fallback control, which sends a separate signal to fallback speakers on the stage, which allows the musicians and the singers to hear themselves so they can stay in time and stay on key. We also have controls here which allows us to change the intensity of the signal going to our recorder, which is up here, so we can record the service. We can also add some effects. A lot of musicians like to hear a bit of a reverb in the mix, which gives a fuller sound. And then down at the bottom here we have our volume sliders, which allows us to control the volume, the output volume of each particular channel, or as I said, each particular mic. Not only can we take the audio signal from the mics, we can also take the audio signal directly from our computer. The reason we do that is because the sound from the computer played through the mixing desk and the audio system is of superior quality to that of playing it through the speakers on the TVs. The sound from the computer comes in via this lead here, runs down through the desk, the same as every other mic input. And by controlling this slider at the bottom, the volume slider, we can control the volume of the output of the music We can also, like I said, adjust the frequencies. So that's the basics of using a sound mixer. I hope this tutorial may help you understand the processes involved in creating a good mix. The whole aim of the exercise, of course, is to produce a superior quality sound than you would otherwise get if you didn't use this gear.